What's up, everyone? Welcome back to SkywayTj, and today we are going to be discussing the most anticipated movies for the rest of the year. When I made my original video in the beginning of the year, a lot of these movies hadn't been announced, and now that these companies have finally decided to bless us with the rest of their schedules, for the most part, I'm sure there'll be some more surprises throughout the year. I'm going to go over the movies I'm most looking forward to in the next 7 months until the end of the year, since we're about halfway through now. So let's hop into it, starting with June. So for June, the big movies I'm looking out for are The Watchers, which is a movie from M. Night Shyamalan's daughter. I'm going to see if the generational talent has been passed down. Of course, we have Inside Out 2 on the 14th of June. I love Inside Out. I think it's one of my favorite Pixar movies. So I definitely want to see if Inside Out 2 can also capture some of that charm. On the 21st, we have Kinds of Kindness, which is another collaboration between the director of Poor Things, Yorgos Lanthimos, and Emma Stone, who was in that movie. It's getting great reviews already, so I will be seated. And of course, on the 28th, we have A Quiet Place Day 1. I love The Quiet Place, the first one. The second one wasn't as good to me, but I think it's still a solid movie. So I'm interested to see how this prequel does, and, you know, John Krasinski. So, very excited for that. That's June for the most part. There's a couple other ones, but nothing worth mentioning too much, you know. July has a lot of things to look out for. I'm not going to go see Despicable Me 4, but I know that's a very popular franchise, and that's the first movie of the month on July 3rd. We also have Maxine coming out on July 5th. This is the third movie in the X trilogy by Ty West. Love X and I love Pearl, so I'm very excited to see how this wraps up this trilogy with Maxine. Of course, on the 12th of July, we have Longlegs. That's the new Nicolas Cage horror movie. You had me at Nicolas Cage, but it's getting good reviews. It looks very good. I'm hoping it's good because some of the horror I've seen recently has been pretty shit. So I'm hoping Longlegs can save that for us. On the 19th of July, we have Twisters, the sequel to Twister. The trailers are a little goofy, but it looks like a fun little disaster summer flick, so I will be watching it. I have to watch the first one, of course, but I will be seated for Twisters. And then at the end of July, we have Deadpool and Wolverine. You already know. That's like my most anticipated movie the rest of the year. The trailer looks great, and the popcorn bucket just got revealed as I'm filming this, and it's... Ryan Reynolds, man, what's wrong with you? August has a lot going on. The first movie of that month, on the 2nd, we have Cuckoo coming out. That's that new Hunter Schafer horror movie. I've seen the trailer for it a couple times now. It looks very interesting and very fun. Again, that's one of the horror movies I'm really banking on to save this year because the horror has been pretty miss. But, you know. Then the following week, we have Borderlands coming out, which is the movie adaptation of the very popular video game series. From all my friends who have played the game, they say it's looking horribly miscast and it's probably going to be crap, but, you know, as a casual, we'll see if I like it or not. That same day, we're also getting Trap, which is another M. Night Shyamalan movie, so we're getting 2 Shyamalan family movies this year. Trap is about I believe, a concert. There's a concert and there's a musician who traps a girl or something, or there's going to be some twist. I haven't read much about it, but it's Shyamalan. I'll be seated. The week after that, we have Alien Romulus. This is another movie in the Alien franchise, and it gives me an excuse to finally sit down and watch that entire franchise, as I've only seen the first one. So, we'll be watching all the Alien movies. That'll be fun. There'll probably be a ranking. The week after that, we have The Crow remake. The Crow was a franchise from way back, and from what I hear, people weren't too happy that this is being remade, but we shall see. I don't know. It has Bill Skarsgård in it. The trailer looks interesting. Kind of, I don't know. I guess we'll see. And then the week after that is a movie called They Listen, which is a horror movie. Don't know much about it, but it's horror, so hopefully it's good. September, Loki has a lot going on in terms of horror. First, on the September 6th, we have Beetlejuice. Michael Keaton's coming back. Winona Ryder's coming back. Catherine O'Hara's coming back. I am excited for it. Jenna Ortega's in it. Tim Burton is the director again. And they seem to have used a lot of practical effects and barely any CGI. I'm very excited. I'm hoping this is a good follow-up sequel, because, like, they're usually missed. But, like, I'm hoping with all those returning factors, it's good. The week after that, we have Speak No Evil. This is apparently a remake of a Swedish film, Dutch film, I'm not sure. James McAvoy's in it. The trailers look pretty good. Again, horror movies. I'm praying you get better in the second half of this year. I'm praying. The week after that, we have Transformers 1. This is a new entry in the Transformers franchise, but not the live-action franchise we've been getting. This is an animated one, so I don't really know if it's connected in any way. But it looks interesting, to say the least. And there's a couple other things in here, but at the end of the month, on the 27th, we have Never Let Go. This has Halle Berry in it. It's a horror trailer I saw. These kids are connected to a house with some ropes. and if they get disconnected from the house, they can get hurt or something. I don't know. It looks interesting. Trailer looked cool, so I'm praying. Please, horror, do better in the second half of this year. At this point in October, I only have 4 movies written down, so I'm almost banking on these companies coming out of nowhere and surprising us with more surprise drops. But so far, on the 4th, we have Joker, Fall to Do. I'm worried about this one. I do like the first Joker, even though it spawned a bunch of incel culture. But this one has Lady Gaga in it, but it's being described as a like jukebox musical, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel. The trailer looks interesting, but I don't know. We'll see. The week after that, we have Terrifier 3. I love Art the Clown. I think he's just a cheeky little fucking shit. Terrifier 2 is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life, in a good way. Yeah, I'm excited for Terrifier 3. It's just, apparently it's doing something with Christmas. I guess we're going to have to find out. The week after that, we're getting a sequel to Smile, which came out last year, the year before. Yeah, Smile was a surprising hit for me. I really did enjoy Smile. The ending image with that creepy ass monster still fucks me up. So yeah, we'll see how that does. And then the rounding up that month on the 25th, we have Venom: The Last Dance. This is being described as the last movie in the Venom franchise. We'll see how it goes. These Venom movies are the best out of the Sony Spider-Man universe that doesn't feature any Spider-Man. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. I hear they're trying to get an R rating, and that would probably be cool because it would be nice to see, you know, Venom actually bite some heads off and see it on screen and shit. So we shall see. We shall see. For November, all I have written down is on the 22nd of November, Gladiator 2. This is a follow-up to the hit Gladiator from all those years ago. I don't know much about it, but I like Gladiator for the most part, so I'm interested to see how the sequel goes. There's no trailer out yet or anything, so my hype level could be dissuaded. We'll see. And then on the 27th, you know, Wicked comes out, part 1. And also Moana 2. So rest in peace, the theater workers. You're gonna get attacked on both fronts by crowds, I'm assuming. But yeah, I love the first Moana, so I'm very interested to see Moana 2. The trailer just came out. Looks interesting. I hope it captures the magic of the first one. It probably won't. And then Wicked, the trailers look cool. I don't know how Ariana Grande really does in the acting scene, but I'm praying for it, you know. And then in December, I have on December 13th, we have Kraven the Hunter coming out. This movie's been delayed like 50 times. It's in the Sony Spider-Man universe. I have no hope for it, really. It's probably going to be crap. You know, I don't know what Sony's cooking ever. The next week, we have Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which is very exciting. Keanu Reeves is playing Shadow, or voicing him. I'm so excited. I love those Sonic movies, unironically. I think they're very good. I don't care what anyone says. I am so fucking excited for Sonic 3. And that same day, we have Mufasa the Lion King. This is another one of those live-action Disney movies. It's a prequel to The Lion King that came out in 2018 or 2019. So, I like that movie. I know nobody on the internet seems to like that movie. I'm interested to see how this is. It looks gorgeous. It's just CGI. So, we'll see how it is. You know, we'll see. And then on Christmas Day, we have Nosferatu, which I don't know much about except that Robert Eggers is attached to it. So, we shall see. Well, guys, those are just some of the movies coming out the rest of this year that I am very excited about. Can y'all go to the movies though? I know a lot of these movie companies are like not making any money on they're not making as much money as they're expected to. And some of these movies don't deserve to be flopping like they are. Like Furiosa's bombing low key, and Furiosa was very good. Like, what are we doing? Go to the movies. I know you can get it on streaming like a week later at this point, but like, go to the fucking movies. You don't have to spend a fortune. Just get a large drink. You're okay. Go to the fucking movies. Go to the movies. Or I'm going to come to your house and tickle your feet. Anyway, I'll be back next week with my May wrap-up of everything I watched this month. It's a lot. And I will see you then. Bye-bye.